Hello, everyone, and welcome into Discin Deals Coverage. This is the conclusion, back nine of the Augusta Open, final round. I'm Lucas Deal here with the one-time world champ, Chris Smith. Smitty, one-time deal commentary coming at you. Smitty, this has been awesome.
Oh, amazing, man. These two dudes, Alexis and Joe, putting distance on everybody in the field, and man, they're just trading blows. This has been great.
Big shout out to tournament directors Tyson Jones, Kenny Endekolfer. They are the reason that Discin Deals was out there filming. Farm Path Tour, thank you. Knockwood, thank you as well. And let's see who we have on the card. We got Alexis shooting super well the first round. 10 career wins, open bag. We've seen some sick putts like that.
We have.
Some awesome drives. Excited to see what he does this second half. And then JoJo went 7 for 9 on his birdies for the front nine. And what can you say about him?
Banging putts, smoking drives. This kid's the future of disc golf, man.
Absolutely. Slayed it. And Ron Con did his best to make a push. He has 76 career wins, sponsored by Dynamic. First time on coverage, Jake Reimer had a pretty sick putt close to the end of the round. Not playing his hottest, but a lot of chances to turn it around this back nine. And let's see how they do as we roll into hole number 10.
Hole 10. Par 3, 241 feet, super short hole, no mandos. Anything you want, you can do. I saw people throw hyzers off the back of the tee pad. For me, the play is simple. Just a little dump flick anywhere out there to the left. The green is interesting enough that it's close to that edge of that curb and downhill slope. You can get into a little bit of trouble if you come in too hot.
Yeah.
And JoJo's 100% going sidearm with something slow.
This is definitely the gator. Let's see. This is touchy, though, in my mind. It's a touchy shot. Yeah.
Pretty good. Still 18 to 20 feet.
Yeah, pretty routine.
Yeah, see, here we go.
Yeah, so, yeah, Ron going the wide hyzer here. And there are cars parked over there. Ron doesn't care. Look
at that.
That was sweet.
That's fun. I do wish it would have hit that car, though. Watch this. This is going to look just like Jake's throwing one to the goal line to one of his teammates. That is an ultimate flick.
It's just that.
Yeah, that way the wrist is all.
Yeah, all the way up. Yeah, he didn't get the skip he wanted. I think the wind affected that one.
It looked like a pretty slow disc. Alexis is going hyzer too, but he's going inside hyzer?
Yes, I thought that was very interesting. But it worked perfect as far as the line's concerned. A little short, but inbounds. He's dancing.
Boy, Jake has a death putt here.
Is he running this?
Kinda. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good putt. At good pace. Alexis needs to make this. Keep JoJo at bay for a little bit longer.
Just left side.
Because I am pretty sure JoJo ain't missing today.
I think he's only missed one that he should have made, and I
jinxed him.
You know, what are you doing?
Post-production jinx.
What are you doing? That's another one you can add, but man, he's shooting so well. I don't think it's going to hurt his confidence. Here's Ron Con for the solo bird and got it.
Oh, you go, Ron. Get that box. If you ran too fast in those pants, you might start a fire.
And Jake here to clean up par. Not
a gimme.
Close. Yeah. Good putt. He's got a nice putt on him. Good spin. And Alexis, clean up. So yeah, Ron is going to take the box and pars for the rest of the gang. And we're going to move into a simple hole as far as the distance, but one that I absolutely love.
It's probably the signature hole on the course, I would think. Hole 11, 253 feet, par 3, comes in as the third hardest hole, obviously, because of the creek. Man, what a cool hole.
Yeah.
I think left of the creek was safe, though.
Yeah, only the water was OB, which I think made it generous, but considering it's still playing the third hardest, I mean, maybe a good call.
I feel like the best play off of this one is a force over forehand flick.
Oh, for sure.
Ron's going putter, huh? Flippy Judge or something.
Yep. That's so pretty. And he gets right up there.
He's up there. That's going to be a tricky
circle's
putt.
edge.
Joe going with some sort of a driver. Probably Firebird or something similar to that, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Good flip on it. Good turn.
Perfect.
Easy, dude. Easy money.
Great. That was great. Jake.
Looking probably for that same type of Annie.
It's like a lot slower disc, though.
Didn't get the turn at all. But he's safe.
Yep, no harm, no foul, right?
Yep. And then Alexis going backhand as well.
That's a tough backhand.
Another just straight laser beam. That got closer than Ron's, yeah.
That's great. Hey, we got to give it up one more time to Tate Galloway for ringing this baby up in the tournament at hole in one.
Oh gosh, that's sick.
That's about 4 Tate Galloway shout outs.
And quick layup by Jake, didn't want any of it.
Yeah, this is just death behind it. This is scary.
Alexis for the bird. And to keep the pace.
Oh boy. Stick around. Oh,
and it goes water.
Man.
He did decide to play it from there since he went OB. And so this is for 4 now.
Boy, that's gutsy. Oh my.
And that was a good putt, strong. Just maybe a little too high. Maybe too much pace.
Wow.
But man, yep, he's going to take a double there.
And Joe's going to chip in. That's going to be a 2-stroker.
3-stroker.
3-stroke. Oh, double, not just a bogey. Yeah. Oh, wow. There you go, Ron.
Great. Back to back for Ron. Joe just hanging out right there.
He's in.
Yep. So he's going to take the lead.
First time.
First time. And let's see if I'm right on the math here with what Alexis has taken.
Yep, doubling.
Yeah, so that's going to be 3 strokes now.
3 strokes. Sheesh.
And moving into hole 12.
Hole 12, 280 feet, comes in right in the middle, 9th hardest hole. Man, you just want to throw something stable and let it skip off this dry grass towards the pin. There's a lot of trouble to be had around the green. All of it slopes directly to the creek.
Yeah, it is so easy to go in the creek here. Especially with how skippy that ground is.
Mm-hmm. And the wind is right to left down there. So, Ron, what does Ron have here? Oh, I think that's maybe a savior.
Okay.
Looked like it was in that royal plastic.
That's too hard. Yeah, that was directly water. Didn't even have a chance to.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I thought this was interesting too.
Hopefully, skips it away from the water instead of towards it.
Yeah, I think he was playing safe here.
Well, I think that's playing great.
Yeah, knowing that he just took the lead. I don't know if he tracks. I don't think he ever.
He has to know.
Okay. I know his dad was caddying for him and wasn't telling him anything, but I'm sure Joe's probably doing the math himself. And that's a good looking shot, but that's
Goner.
hard too.
Safe. Is it safe on this hole too?
No, I think that was what OB. And this looks like a Justice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Stick around. Oh boy.
Yeah, and that went OB. Joe with a death putt just pitches up.
I'd have flipped that baby upside down and slid it.
Yeah.
So he did go OB.
Yeah, you can see it in the water there.
Oh boy. He needs to make this or he's going to be in a bad way.
And he doesn't. He's going to roll down to water's edge. He stays safe?
Ran it by Tester. Headwind, uphill putt. Never easy to make. Usually they blow right back out at you. Oh, man.
So he's going to take another double.
That's game. I don't think Joe can lose
Jake
that many
stayed this far. Ron trying to do the same. They're going to try to get their discs as well. Oh, just a little high for Ron. So he's going to bogey as long as he puts that in. And he does. Par for Joe. And let's see.
Look at that catch cam girl doing extra work down there.
Yeah, well, it's because you're going to get to see something real special here as the Reimers really know teamwork.
And Ron's saying,
Ron was going to help. He's like, well,
my stick's a little longer.
Yeah, and then he fell.
Oh, look at the love. Oh, you fell down, honey? That's funny.
All right, hole 13, another temp hole.
Temp hole, island hole. Ripping right to left wind.
Easiest hole?
This is the easiest hole on the course.
Yep.
Unbelievable. I threw this some buck right in the creek.
You did. You did. Yeah, this played 0.71 under par. 2.29, Smitty. What are you doing out there?
Wishing I was home.
I will say that this island, I thought played pretty forgiving. I mean, it's a big island.
Yes. For some reason, I threw backhand instead of just doing this right here. Fighting the wind. Perfect.
Yeah. Pretty easy.
Wasn't my best effort this day.
Hey, we all have those. And here's that Slammer Pig Rhino. Turned it a little.
Smoked. Get down.
And checks up. Checks up. Safe.
Ron with that really overstable blue mid-range.
That we're saying justice or suspect?
I think, it's not a suspect.
Okay. How dare I slander the suspect?
No, it wouldn't hyzer this much.
And he's on the island. It's going to be a tester in that win, though. And here's Alexis after 2 dubs.
And Joe parking it right in front of him. He's got to get this close.
That one flips on him a little bit.
Oh, man.
And he misses the island. It plays as a hazard. So he's shooting.
Putting for par
from here.
Things are quickly unraveling for the dude. Come on, man. Put it in. Got the headphone in now.
Yeah. Yeah. Not fun to see anyone struggle, especially when he's been playing so hot.
Mm-hmm.
Not to make excuses for him, but you'll see him. You don't see it as much in the video, but he is limping at this point. That knee is really bothering him.
Oh, good run, Jake.
Oh, the great bid by Jake. Now, Ron for the birdie. Direct headwind.
Direct head.
The hardest putt in the world for me. And not for Ron. Left side.
That's a good putt.
Yep.
Jake with the exact same putt, looks like.
Jake's got a nice spinny putt that really bodes well for the headwind.
I just can't believe this was the easiest hole.
Yeah. 2.29 is crazy. And then JoJo making the gap even larger. I will say at this point, Lauren Lewis on the chase card is really making a push.
Coming hard, isn't
yeah.
it?
We got to see him first round. He is shooting very hot. We're going to move into hole 14.
Hole 14, 422 feet. Comes in as the 5th hardest hole, averaging 2.96. OB left the entire way. OB right the entire way. Headwind the entire way.
Yeah, this is playing extremely tough today. And Joe shooting well. He really backed up here, so I knew he was.
He wanted it.
Yeah. And this, it was filleted. I didn't know he had this type of distance.
You got it flipped over.
This blew my mind. Look at this, Smitty.
That's the way to do it.
Holy macaroni. I understood that he had a sick putt, but that blew me away. Oh.
What'd he say?
I don't know. I don't remember what he said. I think he said something to someone whose disc it was. And that's got a nice turn on it, but that's pretty stable.
Yeah, Ron is always forcing him over. That's how he gets his extra distance.
And we haven't really got to see Jake unleash because he turned that one over. But again, this guy pumps too.
Well, this is a good chance to uncork one. Yeah, that's popped.
Yeah. Past the tree, past where the basket is in short. So good shot there. And we know Alexis can throw far. He's got a Halo Destroyer here. I gave it to him.
It was nice of you.
Thank you. If I knew he was going to throw it like that, I would have taken it back, though.
Oh, man, that was getting there.
Yeah, it was. But you could see him in the background just limping. I feel so sorry for the dude.
I haven't seen him toss this disc yet.
Yeah, I think this is the one he threw on 3.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
A little bit of a misfire.
Yeah. And look at that wind, bro.
Ron is just going to put this under it, I think.
Yeah, don't do anything crazy. Well, okay. Think that was a half bid?
It was a half bid.
Yeah.
And Jake's, slightly snickered by this tree?
Yeah. But I think he wants something special. Wind. Let's get it, Jake. Oh, that wind just didn't let it fade back. And now some tough putts, and JoJo still hasn't got to his.
He's waiting though, boy. He's chomping at the bit to get up there and knock that thing in.
He is. He was circling like a vulture.
Oh, that's a good putt.
That was awesome.
That was a really nice putt.
Yeah, there, boy. He just wants it. He's like, man, I'm still not my turn yet.
That's a good putt.
Yeah, these are great comebacks for both those boys.
And now finally JoJo. Look at this, man. What a park job.
Come on.
Wow.
Did anyone else birdie that? I don't think a lot of people had to.
Joe's one of 3 birdies. Of course, we'll shout out Tate Galloway again, because if we're doing a shout out, it's going to be with Tate. And then Shane Chrysler got the birdie on this.
Okay. All right, Shane. Well, that was sick. Hole 15. Tell me about this one.
Hole 15, 259 feet, 3rd easiest hole. It does have an island around the green, but we didn't play it. You just throw anywhere you wanted. But I'll tell you what, walking in these rocks was not an easy chore.
Just putting from the rocks.
Yeah, they'd give under your feet and whatever. So
Yeah.
I'm guessing all of them are going to take something overstable and just throw a hyzer out to the right side of the telephone pole and let it skip onto the green. And as I say that, JoJo's looking flick or putter.
Well, I will tell you, I didn't know this till after, but JoJo thinks you have to make the island.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and no one told him till after. I had mentioned it to him, and so he was like, I wouldn't have thrown that shot. So this is him knowing he has to make the island, or thinking he does. Doesn't matter.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
What a shot.
Right? Straight up the gut.
Here's wrong with that same blue.
Savior is what you're thinking?
I think it might be.
Ooh.
Although it's got some teeth.
Again, you don't have to be on the island, so he's just fine there. This is where JoJo just found out you don't have to make the island.
What?
Yeah.
That would be brutal if you had to make that island. That thing is not easy. Get on there.
No, he would have been out.
And Alexis he's looking up that
Up the gut as well.
shot.
Yeah. I just don't have that. I think that's such an impressive shot.
Apparently it's a D shot.
Yeah.
Those are both sweet.
Simple.
Ron from about 30.
Hey.
About time he does something.
See Jake here.
Oh, man.
All right.
And Joe from the Rocks. We'll see if they cause him any issues. Nope.
Nope. Not even close.
That's Joe Davenport. What are we worried about?
My goodness, this kid.
What the heck?
He's trying to mark it, and I think he can just stand behind the rock. Right? There's probably enough room that it'd be legal behind the rock, but he makes this as weird as possible. So I scream at him and say, just stand behind the rock, idiot.
Oh, yeah. You can see he's limping now.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to cut out a lot of his limping because I just feel bad for him. But yeah, he's not feeling good. Not feeling hot. And hole 16.
Hole 16, 306 feet, fifth easiest hole. You got a flick or a backhand hyzer, whichever one you want. I feel like the flick's a little bit more open, but it also skips towards the street versus the backhand, which is a little bit lower, skipping away from the street.
Yeah, and this particular tee, I thought they were going to play the longer one, but it's from the short.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I do think the play that Joe just did is the perfect play. And if you can do it like that, why wouldn't you?
Pretty good.
That's perfect. And so here's the hyzer play that you were talking about.
I wonder if Joe had practiced from this tee.
Yeah.
This is, I think,
he had mentioned
maybe one of the only ones with two tees.
Yeah. He had mentioned that he's not a forehand dominant player, but man, he throws that forehand super well. So I think he's still developing that. And he said since he's moved to Innova, he's really found the forehand to be better for him.
Forehand Jake.
Yep. And Alexis got caught up by that tree. See what Jake can do. We know he can put a move on it. That's effortless. And pass the
little work.
Yep.
Little work left.
Come on, dude. No.
No.
And here's Jake. This is circle's edge.
Out towards it for
Yeah.
sure. There we
Boom.
go. Good putt, man.
Great putt, Jake. Here's Ron.
Hard telling what he's saying.
I turned the volume down pretty good, so you probably can't hear it. R for Alexis. Show tap in.
Oh,
He's 18 down. At this point, he's 12 down on the round.
He's just killing it, man.
Yeah.
Just killing it. Hole 17, 242 feet, sixth easiest hole. You have to clear the creek. Anything, I think you can lay up short of the creek, but anything in the creek bed is OB. Also, these rocks behind the pin are marked as OB, and the drop zone is way off to the left, I do believe. I know there's a couple people, at least one person that threw it in the rocks and just came in and putted. So
yeah.
Oh man, Joe's going to flick on this too.
Yeah, he is. And
when it's your day, it's your day.
That is safe.
Yep.
Jake also going forehand.
Oh man, that's beautiful. And safe.
Safe as well. Of course, they both get a meter off that OB line.
What's Ron throwing here?
I don't know. It's something super slow.
Putter, probably.
Yeah.
Old too. Old, crusty
so old.
looking
It
thing.
just looks nasty. But it's under the basket. And here's Alexis.
Same disc you threw on that island you don't have to make.
Yeah.
And
just
too hot.
slidey. Yeah. And so he goes OB.
To the drop zone.
And didn't go to the drop zone. He's marking it here.
Oh, man.
No one realized there was a drop zone. He's going to misplay this, and then I'll show you some footage of him playing it after. Joe for birdie. Misses it. But he's okay.
Yeah, he's got only 9 strokes to play with one hole. He's fine. Well, except for Lauren. Can't forget about Lauren.
Yeah, Lauren at this point is 5 to 6 strokes back, so he's in a good spot. Alexis makes that, but he doesn't get a score because as they're walking by, Ron notices the drop zone and says, "Oh boy." And
wow.
Yeah. So Jake's gonna tap in for his birdie.
Where is the drop zone? The blue flag?
It's the white flag's right over there on the right hand side.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Joe getting the par. Ron tap in birdie, and I missed Alexis' shot from the drop zone because we were talking, and then so he got to here, and so this is a spit just to make everything else worse, and that's going to be a quad.
Wow. That's bad.
Yeah, that was so sad to see. And hole 18, tell me about it. 248.
248 feet, 4th hardest hole. One of the more interesting holes on the course, just a low straight shot. And then the basket is actually up on top of this little, I don't even know what this thing is.
Yeah, a little stone column.
Yeah. There's a little flat area up on the top and the basket's right in it.
All right, Jake, after the birdie, is going to start us off.
Flicking this sucker down the pipe, huh?
And just low. That's a tough flick.
Yep. Super tough. too tough, I would think. Backhand is not that difficult.
No, it just opens up too. You take the trees out of it a little bit more. Oh, that's high.
Plenty high. And
Just
plenty
fine.
greasy. So here goes Big Joe, his last hole.
Yeah.
And Lauren is probably done. And
Lauren's done. He knows he's got 5 to 6 strokes.
And why not just finish with one more birdie?
Yep. So he's 12 down on the round. And Alexis trying to finish off the birdie as well after that unfortunate last hole.
Yeah, that was brutal. That's nice.
Yep. He's right up there.
That's really nice.
All right, Jake.
He's trying to put it in.
I think he's at least trying to get it in the column.
Oof.
It's low. So maybe it was left too. And here's Ron, 4 bird.
Oh boy, that is up there.
It is. And if it looks high on camera, that's when you know it's way up there. And that was unfortunate.
Stayed in there.
Yep, stayed in. And Joe, for his first MPO win at the age of 14. He already has won at the age of 13. And he, icing on the cake, gets the birdie, shot 13 down this round. And we're going to take a look at his round in just a second. But just absolutely incredible, Joe.
Yeah, man, that was amazing.
And Jake gets the par. See if Alexis can finish out with a bird here.
Stiff headwind.
Yeah.
Gonna be tough to get any putt to stick in that.
Yeah. And just left side. So him and Ron going to tap in for their par. And then, of course, we need to take a look at the putt that made Joe the champion of the Augusta Open MPO right after we see Alexis finish up. Nice shot. And let's take one more peek here at JoJo. Josiah Davenport, 14 years old, getting his second MPO win. Discin Deals double take. Dad's recording. He comes over. I give him a big old hug. Well deserved.
Pretty awesome.
So awesome. Let's take a look at the final leaderboard. Final scores are going to look like this. So, yep, Josiah got Lauren by 5 strokes. Lauren shot 11 under to make a huge run. Jordan Schaefer, who we gave several shout outs to at Knockwood, finished 3rd place. And what can we say about Josiah's round? 1062 rated, Smitty.
He laid up on a hole intentionally.
3 missed putts and 1 layup.
He shredded.
He did.
He just straight shredded. That's awesome.
Yeah. Again, huge shout out to Farm Path, Kenny, Tyson. Appreciate y'all getting us out here. Shout out to Knockwood. If you have not, please subscribe to the channel. Lots of hard work's being put in here. Hit that bell for notifications. Hopefully we see you on the next one. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye now.